here on the camera, I'm gonna see, you see me guys only once, because I'm gonna flip the camera so you can say hi to you. Hey guys, I'm Leandro. Happy to see you tonight. I'm gonna be in the camera all night. Okay, now go back to the sushi class. So what do we have here, Rick? Can you tell us?
Well, first of all, we passed out a menu or a recipe. So it was on the website. And if you're following along tonight, in a little less than an hour, we're going to go through the process of making maki sushi. That's M-A-K-I, sushi. It's sushi that's made in a roll of Japanese dried seaweed with various fillings and rice. So if you're following along, you should have a recipe. You would have the specialty ingredients that we're using tonight. And so let me show you what we've got. We've got the Japanese nori. This is very thin, dried seaweed, and it's very flavorful. We've got some rice here that I cooked earlier in the day. This is sushi rice. It's a short grain, white, very sticky rice. You do want sticky rice to make this dish. Now you can use short grain brown rice for this dish as well. We're using white rice. It's sold in the grocery store as sushi rice sometimes. If you were to use a long grain rice, that wouldn't work very well because it won't stick together. The short grain has a high starch content, and that's what the Japanese use to make sushi. I've got this nice pine sushi mixing bowl that we're going to use tonight. Now, the recipe calls for Japanese rice vinegar or sushi vinegar. It's sold in the grocery store, Meyer, my favorite, and they don't give us any money for continually plugging their store, but we're always plugging Meyer because it's my favorite grocery store. I love the Meyer family. So we've got sushi vinegar that we're going to be using tonight, and then we've got a variety of fillings. So if you bring the camera over here, Leandro, and let's look at a close-up of these fillings that we've got. We've prepared these items ahead of time, and so what we have is we've got egg omelet, and I've cut things into long strips so that we'll be able to easily put them into the roll. We've got strips of egg omelet. We've got English cucumber, carrot that I've parboiled a little bit so they're a little bit soft. We've got avocado because that goes in the sushi variety called California roll. And then we've got this Japanese imitation crab called surumi. And it comes in a package like this, imitation crab meat, and it comes in these sticks. So I've cut each stick in half, and we'll put those in some of them. I also have some fish roe. It's like miniature caviar, and we bought this in the grocery department. It's a Swedish product, and it came from IKEA, and that's refrigerated.
We can see the brand from here, yeah.
Oh, the brand. And then we've got some smoked salmon, and then we've got some cream cheese because we're going to make a roll tonight called a Philadelphia roll. Philadelphia cream cheese with smoked salmon is also a very popular flavor. We also have one seasoning mix here called togarashi. It's a mixture of some hot red pepper flakes, some chopped up or ground up seaweed, and then some sesame seeds and a few other things. So that's going to be what we're using tonight. We're going to make a variety of these rolls, and we'll work on the technique.
Good. Wait a sec now. Angela and Carl, they're working really hard. And would you mind, guys, showing us your ingredients?
Oh, sure.
I'm happy you are guys with us tonight.
Yeah. Okay. So we have our vegetables ready.
Pretty similar to what we have, Rick. Take a look, Rick.
Oh my goodness, this is great.
Carrot, mango, and avocado. And then
mango, wow.
Today I mixed up some spicy mayo, and we mixed our imitation crab and some spicy mayo. And then we also have some tempura shrimp from Pasco in the oven. So we're going to do a couple of those rolls too with you guys tonight.
Fantastic. Wow. Great.
Sure.
So have you guys made Angela and Carl? We haven't seen before.
Yes.
You have. Okay. Good. So we'll be sharing then how we make it together. It's great. Okay, Sammy, could you go back here? Happy to see you guys. So we're back here, guys. So Rick is ready. What are you doing right now?
Well, right now I'm cutting the thin sliced salmon into some long strips, so it'll be easier to put it into the sushi when we start rolling. And so I'm just cutting it into some strips like that with a sharp knife, and we're about ready to mix the rice and the vinegar and then start rolling. So hopefully everyone who is working along with us has their rice prepared. This is something you need to do a lot of planning ahead of time. and preparation. So we've been in the kitchen planning and prepping for about the last 45 minutes, and we are ready to roll.
So question for our guests tonight. Have you guys made sushi before? Jan?
No, never.
Never. Okay. How about you, Marianne?
Yes, I have.
Okay,
Been
good.
a long time though.
Okay. David?
Yeah, one time, like 2 years ago.
Oh, good. What kind of sushi did you make? You remember? Was it good or not good?
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Then that's the kind of sushi that you made. Good sushi. There's good sushi, bad sushi. That's all.
Okay, I'm going to take the cooked rice. This has been cooling for about an hour. It's still a little bit warm, and I'm going to dump it into this this wooden bowl now. A little bit of it got brown on the bottom, and I'm just going to separate it a little bit, and then we're going to season it, and then we'll taste to see if it's seasoned enough. You don't want it to be overpowered with the flavor of vinegar, salt, and sugar. And so if you take your, if you look at the recipe, it's got vinegar, salt, sugar. That's the ingredients for sushi rice. Now, I'm going to wash my hands. You use your hands for this product. And make sure your fingernails are clean. If you want to use thin rubber gloves, that's helpful as well. We can't be careful enough, safe enough, and clean enough in this very challenging pandemic time that we have. So my hands are clean, and I'm ready to add the vinegar to the rice. Just going to put the vinegar on the rice. Leandro, do we know if anyone can see what's going on? Okay. I just put the vinegar on the rice. Did they see?
I think they got it all.
Okay.
Let me see it right now.
So my hands are clean. I'm going to just
Are you sure?
work the rice in because I want to get the vinegar all in here. And there were a few lumps in the rice, so we're going to just mix it all around with your hands.
So do you put like a cup or something? How much vinegar was it?
It was the amount that was measured in the recipe.
Okay.
Now, when you're cooking, it's important that you taste as you go along. I've been cooking for over 50 years.
What? You're going to give up your age?
And I've been cooking since I was a kid.
Okay, there you go. Much
And-
better. It's
And
age friendly.
And so what you want to do is you want to taste as you go, and it's just a matter of, now this is sticky all over my hands, so we've got really good rice that we're working with tonight, nice and sticky. It's a little bit warm. Now I'm gonna wash this off my hands, and then I'm gonna get a little tasting spoon to see if it's seasoned enough. And I'm looking for something that tastes a little bit sour with the vinegar, a little bit salty, and a little bit sweet.
Salty, sweet, and vinegary all together. Okay.
I think it's just right. Now, the condiments that go with a sushi, the maki sushi roll, you'll see this in the sushi restaurants you might go to, or you see that it's sold in the grocery store. It'll be the sushi itself, and then wasabi, which is a horseradish paste that's green and it's very, very hot. Soy sauce, and then sliced pickled ginger that usually looks kind of pink looking. And so this is ready to go. What we're going to do now is we'll need close-ups of all this.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
So we're going to take a sheet of nori. It's got a dull side. It's got a shiny side. You put the shiny side down, and it's got horizontal lines on it. Can you see that as a close-up?
Let's see one more time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so facing my tummy, just like that. That's how we're going to work with it. And we're going to get started. So I'm going to give some rice to our guests here. And I'm going to take about a spoon of rice, put it right here. And everyone's hands are clean. And then we're going to, and I'll give you the demonstration once we get spread out. Here you go, David.
David had a hard choice. He wanted to play with his action figures, but he's going to give it a try to the sushi, right, David?
Yeah.
But he made us make sure that if he gets bored, he will run away. So if he guys disappears from the camera, he'll be playing with toys, right? Correct? Good. So we'll see how that goes. Good.
Now, each workstation here has a little finger bowl of water because you want to dip your fingers in the water and then start pressing the rice, flattening it out on the nori, the dark piece of seaweed. You want to leave a little lip on the end closest to your tummy, about a half of an inch, and you want to spread the rice all the way to the end of the nori, which is sitting on the bamboo sushi mat. The sushi mat is what helps us roll it and hold it together. So we continue to press the rice down. You want it to be even. And I need a little bit more rice.
Uh-oh, I think someone in Angela's kid is tasting the rice, which is wonderful. She's making sure that it's salty enough. Good. Okay. So let's see how David is doing over here. David, is it hard or is it easy?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both. Okay. It takes some time, right? It's kind of hard to work with sticky rice, correct?
So you want to leave about an inch on the edge farthest away from you. And you want to leave about a half an inch on the edge closest to you. Something close to that.
Let me see, Rick, how you doing? Okay, an inch there. Why is the inch there for?
It's so that you can have a little like a lip of
David,
an envelope
David
to
wants
roll
more
over.
rice, I think, or no? He wants more rice or no? He's enough.
I can give David some more rice. Yeah.
Okay.
I need to love it on rice.
Okay, Marianne 2 and Jan 2 apparently, yeah, because they didn't have enough rice. You didn't give enough rice to them.
I think I have pretty much enough.
A little bit more, Jan, I think, because it needs to be like a little,
On the sides, does it?
no holes in it.
What's that?
On the sides, does it need to come together?
Yeah, just go run it to the edges. Okay, now I'm ready to put some filling in here, but I'm first going to shake some togarashi. Leandro, I'm going to shake some togarashi seasoning
Oh, great.
on. And so this is a flavorful seasoning. And I'm going to shake it onto the rice. It's going to give a little bit of flavoring. You don't want to overpower it. So there's sesame seeds in there and a few other delicious things.
How about for the mothers too? They're going to put that stuff with them or no?
We'll do theirs a little bit later. Add a few more sesame seeds to that. Now,
Can you get that
First
seasoning
one.
at Meyer?
Yeah, everything is Meyer, right?
togarashi is
seasoning
not
too?
from Meyer. It's from an Asian grocery store.
Uh-oh, where is the Asian store for togarashi?
By Weiwei Palace. So
Oh, that's
Okay.
my favorite.
let's take.
What is the name of that store, Sammy?
It's at 44th and Division at Weiwei Palace.
Yes, yeah, we go there regularly.
Perfect.
So the avocado roll has the imitation crab. You take the stick of crab and put it kind of in the middle. Are you close enough for it to see, Leandro?
Right now,
You
Coming
take
down.
it, put it in the middle,
I'm down.
and then I need to cut the other piece because it's a little bit too long. So I've got 1.5 crab sticks. I'm going to take some ripe avocado, the ripe avocado down the middle. And I'm going to take some cucumber. So see why it's important that you have everything prepared ahead of time, because now when we're ready to roll, everything's ready. Now, I think in this one we can add some egg. One thing that's nice about sushi, you've got a lot of different colors here. You've got the orangish red of the crab. You've got the bright green of the avocado. You've got the light green of the cucumber. You've got the yellow of the egg. It's important to have a lot of beautiful color when we're cooking. Now, you use the mat to help you roll up the roll, and we're rolling it up jelly roll style. So just roll this over. Using the mat to help me roll. All the way there. Now,
Guys, this is the most important part of all, I think.
on this leading edge, the edge opposite me, I'm going to take some water and I'm going to put it on this dry nori. You want to keep the nori dry the whole time you're working, otherwise it gets very sticky. And you rolled it over there, and that's going to be like the glue on the end of the envelope. Now, see my roll? Now, I'm going to take it in the mat, I'm going to tighten it and put a little bit of pressure, and I'm rolling a little bit more, okay? And then see, it's holding together. The size of it is about the size of, I don't think we have those coins anymore, 50-cent piece or maybe $1. It's about 1.5 inches across. and the rice comes right to the end. It's held together. I want to tighten it up a little bit more. So
Okay, how our guests are looking? You guys are next. So is your dry rice ready? So Rick and I was gonna take them how to make them to them. Okay, so Rick.
one roll is ready.
Okay, let's see with our guests now.
So you take whatever you want to put into your.
Okay, Rick, you need to assist them, Rick.
You take whatever you want off of the tray.
We have time, so you can assist them, Rick, and see how they do.
So here's the paper towel if you need it. And take whatever you want off of the tray and put your sushi together.
The question, where are those rice mats, Rick, from the Asian store? Where do you buy them?
The rice mats come from the Asian store on 44th Street, or they come in the Asian section of any major grocery store. Meijer has them every day.
Oh, great. Okay. And how do you wash them? Sam is asking.
Well, you try not to get them too dirty, but they could just be washed in the sink. Do not put them in the dishwasher. You can wash them in the sink. Use a little food brush to clean them in the sink. And they're very inexpensive. They're about $2 or $3 each. So if you got it terribly dirty, it wouldn't be a bad thing just to toss it away. Now.
So here we have Jen. Jen picked some egg to put in it.
Yeah.
Some cucumber ready to go. Okay. Marianne is doing 2 cucumbers and 1 egg. And David just started with a crab back there, right?
That's what I would like to have.
Okay, then we're gonna move it to you. So right there.
Here we go.
Okay. Good. While these guys assemble that, Rick is moving next to roll the next roll.
Philadelphia roll. Leandro's favorite because he likes smoked salmon.
I sure do.
Philadelphia roll next. Taking my nice, warm, sticky rice, and pressing it to the ends of the piece of dried seaweed on the mat. If you put too much rice on your seaweed, it's going to make the roll too fat, and then it's going to be hard to get all the ingredients inside of it. So just make sure you don't use too much rice. How's everyone doing so far?
Well,
Marianne, I think you have yours too much spread. It needs to be more concentrated in one area, otherwise you won't be able to roll it.
you think I?
Yeah,
Put everything
like that.
closer.
One spot
like
is
that.
closer, and that's enough. Yeah,
Put things on top of each other.
right
Yeah,
there.
good.
There you go, right
You
there.
probably have too many things inside. That looks great, David. Look at David.
Let me see.
Looks terrific.
Wow.
Let me see how David's looking. So the point is, guys, we got to put enough so we can roll it. If you put too much, you won't be able to roll it or close it. So this is David. David, you should be proud of yours, right?
Leandro,
Okay.
you want to put a camera on this? I'm doing the
Wait, no.
Philadelphia roll.
Okay, but let me see before they start to roll it.
I think I did it right.
Rick. Okay, Rick, they need some assistant, Rick, before you move over to here.
I will.
So we'll go back. Wait, Jen. Okay. Rick, can you take a look at Jen?
I will.
But I didn't use my mat.
Oh, your math is critical in this point. So, okay. So Jen's trying to roll it.
Okay, Jan.
And wait.
Let's
So-
see. Okay. It's looking good. Let's see. That's working. Yep. And then just use the mat to
Press it
roll.
now.
Press that down. Okay, a little bit more. And then did we get to the end? Let's see. Let's open it up. Came to the end. Did you didn't even have to put any right now. So now you want to tighten the whole thing up. Twist it, make it tighter.
So now it's for Mariana.
How's
Next.
David? Oh, David, you want to keep it this way to you. Okay.
No, not
Let's
doing
put
it.
some water here. Yeah, it's looking great, David. Let's just tighten it up a little bit.
Oh my goodness, I lost some feeling.
Okay. Well, you can put your roll, Jen, in your plate. That's good. Just the first roll. Okay, Jan, at your age of,
Look at David's. Look at this.
okay, there you go.
Wow,
David's
that's
is terrific.
beautiful, David.
Okay, ready to make another one?
Are you bored, David, or not yet? Okay, still good here?
How could you be bored
Okay.
in this kitchen?
Okay.
Marianne, you need some help?
I do need some help.
So you need to go there and see what's going on.
Okay.
Okay, it is not as easy as it looks, guys, but it's fun to make it.
Okay.
All right.
You want to start rolling. Spread out too much. You got to keep it all together.
Okay.
That. You've got it too close to the edge because you don't have anything on the edge. You're supposed to leave an inch up there. You don't have anything to glue it over with. I can't take that right now. And then you.
Okay, how Angela and Carl? Can we see how they're doing in their camera? Are you guys ready to show us something? There you go. You're here back now.
All right, yeah. Oh, Peyton's here helping me put the rice on the nori, but I did have a question. No, that's enough rice. How do you make your rice not be so clumpy? Ours got really clumpy, and I heard you talk about it's still a little warm. I did
Rick, that's
ours
yours.
hours ago. So is ours too cold and got clumpy? Peyton, that's enough. That's enough.
Rick, what do you think?
Good.
If it's cold, it could be clumpy, but when you put the vinegar with it, that softens it a bit and helps it smooth out a bit. So if it's not sticky enough, it's not going to come together.
Oh, the sticky part's not the issue. It's just like stuck in like globs. And this seems to be a common problem that we have. That's enough rice that we have when we.
It might need some vinegar, Rick. What do you think?
Well, no, vinegar's not going to help it. It probably needs to be warmed up a bit. So Why don't you take a portion of it, stick it in the microwave in a covered dish for a small dish. Take a portion of it, microwave it for 30 seconds, and see if that warms it up a bit, and will help a bit.
Okay, all right, we'll try that.
Okay, the Philadelphia roll. What goes in that, Leandro?
Okay, we go back to ask Sammy. Sammy, there you go.
Yeah, I'm ready for
Okay.
the Philadelphia roll.
Next one here. So the Philadelphia roll has here, again, the same thing here. It has,
It's got the cream cheese. It's got salmon. What else goes in it?
Well, we did.
Yeah, and some seasoning.
so now we go for, so guys, you want to start passing your rice for your next batch. So I'm going to give you an nori. So Rick needs to be working on that in the next one.
Yeah, we do need the nori.
So an nori, the shine part down,
Your
the
seasoning.
shiny part, then season for you guys.
Thank you.
Okay, there we go. And then for you, Jan, yours. And then here's the rice. You start passing them and putting some. You guys kind of know the drill already.
My California roll, I'm going to put this.
Going back to Rick here to the
Put this
California roll.
You got some nice color here.
Wow, looks really bright. Yum. Guys, I'm getting really hungry. I don't know you, Carl and Angela, but I'm hungry. And I've been snacking all afternoon. But yeah. There you go. So here we go with the rice. So they're spreading the rice. And then there you go. Good job, David. Thank you for moving that. So Rick is already here rolling his second roll. So this is guys the next roll it. Guys, take a look. David, take a look how Rick is pressing it. You see that? You see that? And now is the pressing part right here.
I think David is trying to eat some rice, Marianne. Oh, I think so.
David, you want to get your rice, David?
Yeah, I need another napkin.
Yeah, we'll get you a napkin right now.
That is heavy.
That's the Philadelphia roll.
Good. So
Ready for some rice,
Rick is
David?
moving to the next one. Another napkin for you, Marianne.
Thank you very much.
So someone says, are you supposed to eat your sushi in one bite?
That would be a very big mouth.
How do you wash them? Are they using too much water when they cook it? Oh, that was for the rice getting sticky. But Rick, you cook your rice in the rice cooker, right? Rice cooker.
My rice in a rice cooker.
Yeah.
And it always turns out just right. You can cook it in the stovetop, the old-fashioned way, before most Americans had rice cookers or they were available. You just want to make sure that you use the correct variety. You've got to use short grain rice. Sometimes in the store it's listed as sushi rice. There's a variety of rice that's grown in California, in Sacramento area, called Calrose rice, and that's the type of rice that you want to use. It produces very sticky rice that's great for sushi. That's the type of rice that we're using here.
I need a little more rice, just a tiny
Because
bit.
right here.
That's way too much.
Oh,
Thank you.
I need a tiny bit.
okay, rice right here, David. There you go. So Marianne and Jen, they're spreading the rice along and working with the stickiness of it. Sure, it's a different feeling in your fingers, isn't it, Jen?
Yes, it is. I'm not used to doing a lot of things just with my fingers.
Well, and Jen is coming up for the Christmas season with some cookies classes. So she's just warming up here in terms of being in the camera, right? And making
I
to
don't
make.
know about that, but I
Well,
know.
There's gonna be some good cookies coming along.
I haven't heard about the cookie classes.
Oh yeah, and you, Rick, are making turkey, I think, later on.
We're gonna have a turkey class, yes.
Is that gonna be the Thanksgiving meal or Christmas meal?
We're gonna do it in December. We're gonna have a turkey class.
But let me share something with you guys. We have already started. Last week, we already had our first turkey of the season. I think a turkey is so good to just have it once a year. So we started
Once a year.
too good. So we are started already last week, and it turned out really well. It was moist and it was good.
Well, it always turns out well.
A couple of times we got it too dry. I remember that, but last time was really
Not
good.
in my kitchen.
So Jan already moved on with the seasoning in a rice, but back in here, and then so they are ready to assemble the next sushi.
You have enough?
It's
Okay.
not gonna go all the way down, just a little tiny bit.
I gave you enough last time. You said it was too much.
Okay.
Could I have a bit of salmon?
I didn't. see
Yes, right here. So this is salmon right here.
that. This can't hear me.
So here we go. So Rick, what are you making right now?
I'm making a California roll with some of this roe.
Okay.
Do you have enough rice now, Mom?
I do think.
I think she has enough. So David,
Try some of that.
okay. So we need some seasonings for the toppings for the mothers. So can we make it Rick more crab? Do we have enough crab there or no?
Sure.
So we need some crab for me. Can you take it out?
Yep.
With the camera on. We'll put it on the plate more. I think they're out of that stuff. So we're gonna add more crab to our sushis right there. David has again some rice, some cucumbers, some carrots, an egg, David, this is fun, right?
Mhm.
Are you getting hungry, David, or no?
Yeah, I'll try to do it right this time. and
Okay,
it's
so
not
you
bad.
got to roll with your mat, Jan.
Yes.
With your no. The mat is so keep going. Wait. Keep going with the mat, and then the mat does not go like that. Keep like this way, and now like that. There you go.
Okay.
Like that. There you go. So the mat does not go down. There you go. That's it. Keep
That's
going.
how you do it.
Keep going down. The mat does not go down like there. You just only need to press it. That's it. That's the way you keep going. Good job. Don't press it until the end.
Don't want any of this.
You press really hard until the end. Right now, your job is to just close it. And then the pressing comes at the end, Jen.
Okay.
So,
This goes in this one.
Tim and the boys are here. There's a seasoning right now.
If you want salmon, put salmon and cream cheese in it.
Okay.
I don't know who's there. I'm gonna leave the camera here a little bit. Someone's over here. Right here. Go ahead.
Okay, number 2. Is that good? Great.
Great.
Okay. So let me see how things are going over here. So Jen has her second one roll done. Good. How was it, Jen? Is it difficult? Is it easier
No, it was much easier using the map than I did it.
than your fingers, right?
Closer, put it side to side, so all the way from the end.
Okay.
Side to side.
Let me see, David.
You don't have salmon, you don't have cream cheese on it. Do you want cream cheese on yours?
How did yours? Yum. Wow. It's looking good. So Marianne has some salmon there and some cucumber, and now some cream cheese is coming there to get it more delicious. Yum, yum, yum.
There you go.
So this cream cheese go with crab?
You can if you want. Yeah, there's another one. Good Jensen. Rice, how's everyone doing?
Alexa, volume 2.
You ready for more rice?
This can we, Angela and Carl, can you show us how are you assembling one already? Show us what you have already.
Sorry, David.
Are you guys in camera right now? Hey, Carl, show us what you have.
There you go.
Oh, looks good.
So we did some shrimp, cream cheese, mango, and avocado on that one. And
Okay.
Sounds delicious.
Then I'm working on kind of more of a traditional California roll. And
Beautiful.
we have 5 rolled so far, so we're coming along.
That is wonderful. Well,
Did you heat up the rice a little bit? Did that help?
It helped a lot. I think that
Okay,
was our
great.
problem, just letting it get to.
So next time you make sushi, make the rice closer to the time, prepare the rice closer to the time that you're gonna roll.
Yeah.
or
You
leave
want,
it.
you want about an hour to cool it down, but that's it. If you leave it any longer than that, it's gonna be too hard to work with.
Yeah, but we took advantage of the 70-degree day.
Of course.
Oh, that's great. So what do you guys do today?
We just worked outside a little bit at our house. Carl, can you put this back on, please? So
we took
played
that's great.
outside.
We took a bike ride.
Who else is on with us? Is anybody else watching?
Live? No, just them.
Okay.
My people might be watching on Facebook, but just like they're live. Okay, so thank you guys. Okay, I'm gonna be back to here, Sammy, to my camera. Oh, here's Facebook wants to know.
So my friend Martha was going to watch.
Okay, well, maybe she's here. Let me see what he says here. Facebook wants to know the name of the seasoning. I will type it, Sammy. And his name is
Togarashi.
I will put a picture here. It's called
Use the mat.
Togarashi.
All these little pieces.
Use the mat to tighten it.
Okay.
So here we have David. You're in your third roll. Okay, good.
I don't want it to have all
You
these.
can pull them up.
David's going great.
If you don't get your roll tight, then it's going to fall apart when you cut it. So you need to put the mat around it. Now pull the mat towards you.
I'm gonna move to see how things are going.
Pull it against each other. Like that.
Oh,
Yeah, like that.
There you go. Oh, yum.
okay.
Okay.
So a little cream cheese. stuff.
Jen's putting some togarashi here. Cream cheese is coming to help her. Yum, yum,
Just do
yum.
that a couple of times until it gets nice and tight, Mom. And then you can just pick the rice off.
I can do it.
When you do that.
So, Rick, how did you get interested in Asian cooking, Rick?
Well, Leandro, I'm glad you asked that. I went off to college in Hawaii to study international business and Japanese language. I took Japanese cultural classes. I met friends in the little church I went to who were of Japanese ancestry. And on many Saturday afternoons, I would go to one of my coworkers' mother's house, and her grandmother showed me how to make sushi. We would make sushi on Saturday afternoons and did it day after, week after week, and I absolutely loved it. And she used a big wood bowl like this, and it was just a wonderful process, and it was a good lesson. And I've been cooking Asian food for years.
So,
Love it.
guys, stir fries that Rick made are incredible, are really, really delicious. It's hard to me to eat food in Asian stores when I never order stir fries because they don't taste the same like Rick. It's really his best dishes are, I think, stir fries.
Thank you, Leandro.
And in these COVID times, he perfected the pad thai. So that was really one of my favorites in these COVID times, the cooking.
If not, I'd like to pull this my way a little bit.
So there you go.
Thank you.
So Jen has already back here. Then we have some salmon, some cream cheese, some cucumber, and going on to the next one. David, oh, you're rolling, David. Okay. How is it rolling going, David, right here? Show it to me. Are you good? So are you enjoying that, David?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, okay. Be careful with the ending of it. Don't spill the rice. There you go.
Here, David, let me come over there and help you a little bit, okay?
What?
David, I'm gonna come over and help you a little bit. Okay.
So,
Okay, be washed off with the brush now. Okay, David, let's see. What do you have going on here? Let's pull this out a little bit, pull this back,
It's like making a jelly roll.
like making a jelly roll. Absolutely right.
I've never made a jelly roll. What is that about, Jen? What is jelly roll?
Jelly roll is just kind of like a sponge cake
Yeah, wash
we
it.
make.
Okay.
And then
So
you
it's like glue.
can put jelly on it, or you can put lemon on it, or whatever kind of filling you want. You roll it up like those pumpkin rolls we had the other night.
Yeah.
They look similar to that, yeah.
Well, how come you never made those ones for us? There you
Well,
go.
I haven't been
You have to make a
around that
request.
long.
Oh.
And right now, I'm incapacitated.
Well, I know, but you got incapacitated like last week. I'm talking about the last year. So one of the jelly rolls are coming up in our home in the next future, right? So you guys, Jen had a little accident. She broke her foot, and she is wearing a beautiful boot, and she has this fun scooter to scoot all around. They're not like the ones downtown Grand Rapids. They have a battery. This one doesn't have a battery, so it's more fun. So 4 wheels that can go really fast, right, Jen? But it's a good brake.
Could roll.
Oh, good. So.
I'm gonna start rolling out.
So Jen has like a couple more weeks of healing. Jen, can you show us your boot? Can you see the boot? Oh, look at that beautiful boot, guys.
Oh, look at this.
Look at it. She put it there and she's resting. So anyway, so that's how we go. So we got to make good laugh out of it. So do we have more rice or no?
There's enough to make one more.
Okay.
I just scraped this out of here.
So guys, we finished our pound of rice. How much rice, Rick, did you use?
3 cups.
3 cups of rice is what?
3 cups, get that up in there.
But that's actually at least 6 cups of rice.
So Marianne said we'll make the last one with the last rice. So how is it, Marianne? Having fun?
It was a little hard. My fingers don't want to work.
Okay.
Well, this is not my best one.
Now your best one?
But the second one was better.
There you go.
See?
Yeah,
A lot
I think the
better.
more you make it, the easier it gets, right? So maybe we can go and swap a couple of sushi with Angela and Carl. That'll be fun. We can swap them. If COVID will be there, we'll be swapping them. So tonight we were supposed to be cooking with the youth group in the kitchen of the church. But because of COVID, we were pushed back to our home. So maybe next time we will be back at the kitchen of the church. Last time we cooked there, Tim and Rick made some pasta with some pumpkin, like a fall pasta, some chicken sausage, butternut squash, I'm sorry, and pasta. So yeah, so we were supposed to be in a beautiful new kitchen at church, but we will do it next time. So Sammy Rick just reminded me that we are recording this video, so the youth can roll with you later, Rick. You hear me? We are recording this video so the youth can roll with us later.
Wonderful.
So hopefully we'll be rolling you next time.
So we're gonna finish up and clean up. And it was 45 minutes for the lesson and half an hour to prepare and 5 minutes to clean up.
The best part of guys of cooking is when you clean and put things away and leave things just like the way you find it, right, Rick?
That's right. That's what I always do every single time I'm in this kitchen.
Guys, in this household, Rick cooks and I clean. So it is the eternal debate. Don't make so much mess. Don't make so much mess. I don't make a mess. I just clean and this and that. Anyway, so David, you have fun, David? How many rolls did you make?
3.
3, okay. Which one is your favorite? Show us all. Come on, display your plate. Come on. Let me see. Lift your plate. Lift it. So we can see it more and show it to the camera. Put it on the side like that. On the side. Keep leave it there. Leave it there. Higher. Wow. Okay. What time, Rick? I then need to start cutting the rolls because I think that's the most fun part.
Well, as we're wrapping up, I'm going to cut a roll, a sample roll.
So we need a plate to display the sushi. I don't know what we're going to do it. One of those on there.
You want a very sharp knife. Doesn't hurt to put a little water on it. This was a California roll.
So what do you do with the edges? You cut the edges out?
Put that upside down on the plate. Now see the inside. You've got the black of the nori. You've got the white of the rice, a little bit of the seasoning. You've got the cucumber, the avocado, the egg, and the crab. Isn't that beautiful? You cut it about 1 inch thick.
Just a little bit, take it out.
And then you
I think
put
it
it on
depends
the-
on the size of your mouth. If you have a big mouth, you have a big mouth. If you have a big mouth, you got like a 2 inch. So a small one, 1/2 inch. An average one, 1 inch. Right, Rick? What do you think?
Correct. Now, you're gonna wanna eat this right away. If you put sushi in the refrigerator, the rice gets cold and hard and it's not so good. But if you have it right out of the, I'm gonna just taste that end and see?
Where is wait. Okay, where is
Mm,
this the soy sauce?
it's in the cupboard.
Okay, we're gonna put some soy sauce to them.
I did. And the one I made, well, I made you miss salmon.
Right here, soy sauce for you.
Mm,
Oh, I just put.
tastes just like when I was growing up.
No, you not like that. You put that on just like the roll. You put it in the roll.
Let's try that one more time.
Like
I'm
you.
gonna put a little bit of soy sauce
And your egg.
in my little Japanese.
So there you go, fries.
Horizontally, Marianne, like a little strip.
Yeah.
There we go. Now let's try one more.
Okay, David, let's try one. Rick.
This little beauty.
Okay, David, come here, David. Try one, come on. You want to or no? Sure, okay, let me see. Okay, let me see what David thinks.
You dip it in the soy sauce and pop in your mouth. Mmm.
Come on, give it a try.
Mmm. It's delicious. Oh, put the whole thing in your mouth, David. It's gonna crumble apart.
How is it? There you go. You made it all. Good job. David, how is it? Okay. We're waiting for the opinion of David. Let me think what he thinks.
He's happily chewing.
Okay, David's chewing.
That was in the seasoning, so. That's why I won't put that.
Okay, David, that was a big one, right? So taking your time. So Rick, are you gonna cut this second one?
We're done.
You're done? Okay. Why don't you cut a couple of them?
Enough.
Okay. Good.
So- Mm,
David, so
I'm still chewing.
how is David?
It's good.
It's good?
Great.
Okay.
So
Was
David
it
says it's
fun?
good.
Good.
Thank you, friends, for joining us tonight for Rolling with Sushi. Check the recipe, watch the video later, make sushi at your home. Get
Wait,
the
wait.
kids involved. It's so much fun.
Angela and Cara are going to show us their sushi. Right? How did it come out? There you go. Here they are.
There is our platter.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. Wow.
Looks beautiful.
Look at the big platter.
Beautiful.
Wow. Great.
Thank you so much for doing these. We absolutely love them. So thanks for letting us join you.
Great. So we will stay tuned for the next one. I think it's going to be a turkey.
Okay.
So that's a little bit more challenging, but more fun.
In an hour?
I don't know how it's going to be with sushi with turkey in an hour.
It's going to be an extended class.
Okay. We will find a way to do it.
Thank you, friends, for joining us, and we'll see you back in the kitchen again soon. Bon appetit.
Thank you, my friends. Happy to see you all.
Thank you.
And good night. Bye-bye. Peace to you all. God bless you. Say bye, guys, to you guys.
Bye.
Marianne, say bye. So we're going to eat now. Thank you, guys, and God bless you all. Peace to you all. Thank you, Sammy, for doing this and putting this together for our church.
Thanks. Have a nice night, everyone.
Thank you. Sammy, question to you, Sammy. Do you make sushi, Sammy, at home?
No, I eat sushi, but don't make it. We do make
Okay.
a lot of
Okay.
Asian foods at home, though. Emmett
Okay.
has learned how to hibachi at home. We got a great big grill cover, so he can
Oh,
hibachi.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, maybe you should make some sushi now.
I think so. I've got the video. Rhea's made it before, so we'll
Oh,
have to
great.
make it.
Okay, great. Okay, thank you, Sammy. Bye-bye. Good night.
Thanks. Bye.